What is up, guys? My name is Pocketcraft, and welcome back to the Minecraft Pocket Edition Survival Guide. Welcome back, everybody. I have been incredibly busy off camera. I did a lot. So if you're wondering what this monstrosity is over here, it is the beginnings of an iron farm. And I don't even know if beginnings is the right word because it's pretty much done. All I need to do is add the villagers, and it should work, hopefully. If it doesn't work, it's going to be awkward. And I have a tutorial on how to build this in case any of you guys want to build it. And assuming it works, because I don't know yet, if it works, the tutorial will be pop up right now. So we're going to plan on finishing the iron farm today, which is awesome. And it's raining, which is not as awesome. But what's really exciting, I guess this isn't the only really exciting thing, but I finally figured out how to fix our nether portal problem. That's something that's been bothering me this entire time, that we can't really make some form of nether hub. But I found that if I would go into the nether and then make the portal, it would work. So what I do is, like we've talked about, how the coordinates in the nether and 1 block in the nether is 8 blocks in the overworld. So what I do is I'll go to where I want the portal in the overworld. And so I'll show you when we get through this portal right here. This is the portal that's right next to my base. So what I did is I took the coordinates of this portal, which right here, it's like 8 and 180 is that block right there. So I divided that by 8, and then I went to those coordinates in the nether, and I made a portal there, and it actually works now. So that's awesome. So I can move much quicker through the nether now, which makes me happy because that was annoying. We'll get rid of this spider. And now the only thing left to really do for that villager breeder is we need 10 villagers. And so we're gonna have to be careful of that creeper over there, because we don't want him to blow up our villager breeder. That could... Oh, 2 creepers. That's not great. And a skeleton. Well, let's see, in all honesty, let's go back to our base and hide for the night, and then I'll bring you guys back in the morning when it's a little bit safer and we don't have to worry about dying right there. So we slept away the thunderstorm, which is good because we don't want any charged creepers running around. That could be a big issue. For those of you who don't know, a charged creeper, if a creeper gets hit by lightning, it turns into a charged creeper and basically just does way more damage than normal. So it's pretty scary. So we'd like to avoid that if possible. But let's look over here at the villagers. And I believe, I don't know if they've grown up yet. Yeah. So that is an issue. These need to be adults. So I'm actually going to sit here for a couple minutes, and I'll turn off the camera, and we'll come back when these guys are all adults, because I need 10 adult villagers to make this work. So the villagers are all grown up now, which is awesome. And so we're going to try and transport them over to the iron farm through the nether. And so I have a couple minecarts, so I can do a couple at a time, but I'm going to start with just one because I don't know how this works, to be honest. I've never transported villagers on rails through the nether, and so I'm going to follow this guy. I don't know exactly how it's going to work. I want to make sure it all works perfectly and they don't get just tossed out somewhere before I do this, so I don't end up killing them because I only have so many. Interesting. So it looks like he's just sitting here. Is there a way to get him to go through the portal? Because villagers can go through, I believe. Maybe I wonder if I have to break the mine cart, because that would be bad, because I'm gonna grab a boat just in case, because the issue is the other side of the portal is in a crimson forest, which is very dangerous because it is covered in hoglins and piglins, which the reason that's so scary is because they pretty much kill anything that they can see. And I have no idea where I put my boats, to be honest, so I need to figure that out. But they kill pretty much anything they see, and that includes villagers. And so that can be a pretty big problem. I decided to just go make a boat because that was too much of a hassle. I think I probably have them in the chests over by the automatic crop farm. But this is worrying me. I feel like if I break this, he will go through. Oh, yep, he will. But I really hope he goes the right direction, because if he goes the wrong direction, he's gonna die. I was hoping it would just shoot him straight through, because I have rails on the other side here, and he'd be pretty safe. Oh, I don't even know what side I'm on. Okay. There we go. So we got him somewhat protected now. Now let's try and... Oh no, I don't want to go through there. I want to see if there's a way I can get him back on the rails here. Because that really is his safest bet. So I got to try and push him out of the way. Oh, without me going anywhere. And now we can do that. We just have to push him the right way. Alright, so good thing we're doing one at a time. This is going to take me quite a while to get them all into the iron farm. So I'm going to walk through with this guy at least to the end to make sure it actually works. Oh no. Oh no. I think I just sent him back the other direction. That's not good. Just to make sure it actually works. And then I'll go through and do the rest of this off camera for you guys and show you guys the end result. But I just sent him over here, which is dangerous. And I actually kind of cut down a lot of the stuff here to protect people just in case, but it also makes it really hard for me to get back up. So I will have to make the steps here again. I took away the steps because piglins, if I wasn't wearing the right armor, kept shooting me through here. I didn't want that to happen to villagers. But it's alright. Let's see why he's coming back. I wonder if he's running into that horse. Yeah, nope. Or there may just not be enough powered rails over here. Oh no. Alright, well, I'll do this off camera. I'll figure this out and get them all where they need to go, and then I'll bring you guys back. Alright, so that took me a lot longer than I expected. Probably a good 2 hours. But I think we finally have 10 villagers in here. We better, or we're going to be in trouble. But now we just need to get them into that little space right there. And so we did that right there, but they don't seem to be responding to that, which is okay, because we can just pour some water in. And I'd like to do it, I'll just put it right there for now, because this guy needs to get out of the corner, because that's where the water needs to go. But that doesn't seem to want to happen. So I may have to kind of bully him out of the way, but I got to be careful, because I've already punched most of these villagers at least once to get them here. There we go. So that should get them in the corner. They should all go in now without too much of an issue, I think. And I'm going to get out of here so I don't mess things up. But we should have them in there in just a second. Awesome. So now that we have all of those in there, we can break down these little dirt piles that I made to try and make everything easier. The little containment chamber here. So I'm going to break this down really quick, and then I'll bring you guys back so you can see how I finish this off. Now I think what I do is I need to hit this button, which will put water in there. And now I need to put in the workstation blocks, which is one part that I'm a little bit nervous for, to be honest. Getting them in here, all the right spot without making too much of an issue. But we got one in there, and somebody's hooked to it, so that's good. We need to get 10 of them. Somebody already hooked to that one. That was awesome. So I'm going to go around, try and hook all these guys up really quickly. Then I'll bring you guys back when that's done. And we should be able to tell if the breeder is working or not. Not the breeder, the iron farm, excuse me. So I put in the last workstation block. I don't know if you can hear that. I think he just died, but there was already an iron golem spawning. So it does work, which is awesome. This is the first time I've ever built an iron farm, and I'm not going to lie, I was really worried it wouldn't work. Well, I guess it's a lie. I've built an iron farm before, or at least attempted to, and it didn't work. They can be a little bit fickle on Pocket Edition in my experience in the past, but this one worked. And I don't know how good it'll work, if it'll keep working, but as of right now, as you can see, now some of these are my building blocks, right? But there are cats in here that spawn, and they die as well, and they give me the string. That's where that came from, because those have been spawning the whole time. But then there has been, it looks like maybe 2 iron golems already have spawned, which is super, super sweet. And so I'm going to kind of observe here for a little bit and see about how good the rates are and about if there are any spawning anywhere where they shouldn't be spawning. So I'm going to check this out for a little bit, and then I'm going to bring you guys back to show you something else exciting that we're going to be going over a little bit today. So I decided to AFK for just a couple hours over at the iron farm. It wasn't too long, probably only about 2 or 3-ish hours. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 9 stacks of iron, which is probably more iron than I've ever had, and a little over 2 stacks of string. And so now what I want to do is go over to my villagers, and I'm going to take my shield out of the hand because it makes it a little hard for you guys to see. But I'm going to go over to my villagers and see what I can do with that much iron. and string. I can trade that as well. But I think I should be able to progress some of these villagers a lot. So while I'm a weaponsmith, I can now get a Smite 1 axe, which, I mean, isn't the best type of axe. But actually, I just got him to master level. So now I get a Smite 2 diamond sword. So that's not the best diamond sword trade there is. I'll definitely take it. I mean, I'm not going to give away a free diamond sword trade, but that's not the best. So I'm going to probably get another blacksmith villager, not blacksmith, weaponsmith, so I can try and get a better one. But let's go to my toolsmith here. Let's see how far we can get him along. And so we almost got him to master level. Now we can get a sharpness 3 axe, which is a little bit better. There's this diamond hoe that we can get. I don't really want a diamond hoe, but I want to see what the pickaxe is, so I'm just going to go for it so we can explore together. Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3. So that is almost like a perfect diamond pickaxe. And that is exactly why I keep hyping up villagers. You guys are probably tired of hearing it, but that is incredible, right? That's like almost a perfect silk touch, almost a perfect pickaxe. All it really needs to be better, in my opinion, would be maybe like mending, and then it's pretty much perfect. And so that is absolutely awesome. I am definitely going to be happy about that. A couple other things we need to trade. I'm trying to remember who I trade string with. I know my Fletchers, I think, and I think there's a fisherman around here that does as well. My Fletchers I haven't unlocked yet, so we're going to go to the fisherman and trade some of this string, and then we're going to find some more people to trade iron with to see what else we can get here. And so I don't have a whole lot of string, but that gets rid of the string, gives me some more emeralds, and levels that guy up. Not that a fisherman villager is really the most useful. Now, the other one I really want to start leveling up is my armorer. Now, he's going to take a little while, and I still haven't gotten him to his iron trade yet, unfortunately. So it's going to take a little bit longer before I can make him a better trading partner. However, I am going to rest really quickly once it's actually nighttime. And then that's good because I think on the new day is when their trades refresh. So I should be able to trade all that iron again for more emeralds. And then I'm definitely going to make more of these guys because these guys are usually really hard to advance in trades. They're some of the ones that take the longest because just some of the things I'm not willing to trade usually. But now that I have an iron farm that can give me an insane amount of iron, I can trade with these guys pretty much all day. And so I'm pretty excited about this. Very excited about it, actually. Now, they are going to make the trade a little more expensive, which is unfortunate. I'd like to get one of those pickaxes, but before I do that, I do kind of want to try and get this guy to where I can trade iron with him. And I still don't think I'm going to get there, unfortunately. However, I also want to get my other toolsmith up to where I can trade iron with him. And I might be able to get a better axe or something from him too. However, that's going to take a while and fill me up quite a bit. But we almost got him. We'll be able to get him all the way probably tomorrow. However, that is pretty much full on the villagers. I just want to show you guys that though, because this is the main way. I'm going to be doing most of this off camera probably. I wanted to show you the little bit there. And I might show you some more in the future. But this is how I'm really going to prepare for the end in most ways. Right? There's a couple other things that I'm going to have to do to prepare for the end. And I'm going to make a whole video as we prepare to go to the end, prepare for the Ender Dragon. I'll talk about all the things you need and talk about some of the things I did in the background. But I want you guys to be aware of this, that this is one of the things that I'm going to be doing, and that this is one of the best ways to get good gear to prepare for the end, because that way you don't have to grind levels for a ton of enchanting. However, there is something a little bit we're going to do with this that will evolve some levels and some other stuff that we're going to do in some future episodes. But enchanting is also something that's going to come up. I was at level 30, which is the one you really want to be at when you start doing enchanting. But when I was trying to do all the villager stuff, I did die to some piglins in the end because I didn't realize I didn't have gold armor. So that's unfortunate. I got dropped down. But that's another great thing about villagers I haven't mentioned, is they're an amazing source of XP. Trading with villagers gets you a ton of XP. And I didn't watch it what I was at before, but I guarantee I went up a lot of levels just from trading with these guys here. And I hope that you guys have probably noticed a little bit about how good villagers can be and how awesome they are, and start using them some more in your own world. And then I'm definitely going to make sure you guys check out that iron farm because it's super easy to build. Wasn't that hard at all. Hardest part is just moving villagers as always, but it gave me a ton of iron. And so I'm super excited about that. But I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in that next video.